tiny elephant, by the way. They didn't say that. All right. So the only business card I own says art director on it. If you don't know what an art director is, this is what we do. We dress in mascot costumes and eat our lunch on light test and put dinosaurs on our heads. So it's a really fun gig. But I also do a few other things, as they said. I dabble in fashion design, write a blog. I also sometimes write for the city paper. My poor editor's not here tonight, bless her soul, has to fix all my poor writing. And then there's the gig that many people in the audience may know, waiting tables. Just kind of to make the rest of all that happen. Fortunately, I got set up with a really, really good restaurant, the Macintosh. They let me be there. I'm also the official Instagrammer of Bacon Happy Hour, so I'm using my creative talents even while waiting tables. And when you follow these slides, they have nothing to do with what I'm saying, so just look at pretty pictures if you get bored of what I'm saying. But I tell you all about my 80-hour week because I'm making it happen here in Charleston, and as you can see by everyone else that's been up here, the entrepreneurial spirit is alive and well here, and I still kind of like to punch a clock. I don't have any want to start my own business right now, except for late night fueled by beer when I say I want to start a food truck because I want tacos. But other than that, I'm just kind of making it happen. And one of my I work with several other art directors, and he said I should talk about not letting your circumstances define you, and circumstances being a young creative in Charleston, how you have to sort of make that work. And Charleston, it's hard because, as you know, finding a job here that pays sort of well, doing something creative is difficult. But that's also why it's so great to live here in Charleston, because you have to forge your own way, make your own industry, do what you can to sort of get out there. And thinking about that and being a successful Charleston creative, I came up with kind of 3 C's to talk about just because I needed something to get this going. And I like alliteration. My editor hates me. But the first one was cultivation. And sort of, I studied arts management and sort of just talking to everyone you meet. Everyone is a contact. Everyone has something to say about their time here. They're doing something. They can say something to inspire you. And it's just not anywhere you go. Of course, you know, networking, duh, Erin. But really just get out there. And then if you're not willing to talk to someone at an art opening or late night upper deck, that guy with a PBR is probably doing something really creative on his blog. But there's Twitter, and that's probably kind of why I'm here tonight. If I have a few followers in the house, maybe, I don't know. But the second C is curate, and I find this word sort of pretentious outside of the museum realm, but it started with a C. But fill your life with wonderful, wonderful things. And it's so easy to do in Charleston. Oh, by the way, these are all the wonderful people in my life at my birthday party. Sorry if you're up there making a bad face. But just even going to the coffee shop. I live right up the street from Black Tap Coffee, and those guys are just so passionate about a little coffee bean, and I don't know anything about that. And if I could just put a little bit of that in the ad I made that day, just learn a little bit from them. And I talk about all these, I wrote down so many things, I've already mumbled way too much, but just walk around Charleston. That's what I did with my slideshow, and it was super easy. Just walked around my iPhone, took pictures of things. Sorry for the pixelated Instagrams. I'm an art director, I should know better. But just, and if you give back to Charleston by what I say, curating, filling your life with artists and food and wonderful people, it'll eventually give back to you. If you're young and starting out, the best way is just to learn from those who have already been here for a while. That's kind of what I did. I've been here for 6 years, and I just meet amazing people every single day. I think I have almost already met every single presenter up here, and that's what makes Charleston, and a noodle bowl. I mean, if that doesn't inspire you, what doesn't? I mean, obviously I'm inspired by food a lot. But my third C was create, and just every single day, even if you have to wait tables at not an awesome place like the Macintosh, if you're waiting tables at Hyman's, go home and blog. Just you have to learn. Just make it work. Don't be ashamed of what you're doing. Go blog about that. Make a humorous blog about all the terrible tourists you have to see, and Instagram the shit out of some fried fish. I don't know. You can make it work in your favor, and just. I mean, that's why the last C is create. Just it's a muscle. Creativity, you have to use it every single day, and sometimes even I forget that, and that's why I put all these pictures up, because I mean, if you can't be inspired just walking around Charleston, I don't know where else I could live now, and just so many people doing so many wonderful things. And sort of my last slide is to give thanks back to the people who gave. And there's so many more names who could be up here. I see Shari and Elizabeth in the front row, and Stacy, and we were texting each other about how nervous we were. And so I can't help to say Ayoka and my roommate and everyone on Twitter. Just thank you for, I don't know why I'm up here still, but but thank you.